By the time you have finished watching this video, you will be able to go to any restaurant and order a meal in English with absolute confidence. You can download a free guide to this English lesson by clicking the link in the description, but if you're already a member of our community, then it should already be in your inbox. Now just sit back and listen to this conversation. Don't worry if you don't understand everything, because it will all be explained afterwards. Hi, I'm Steve. Let's do this. Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I'm sorry to say I don't have a reservation. You happen to have a free table for one?
That's absolutely fine. It's pretty slow in here this evening, so you can have your choice of tables.
So can I sit there by the window?
Of course. Here's the menu. Just to let you know, the special tonight is salmon en croûte.
I've never had that. Truth be told, I'm not really sure what it is.
It's salmon wrapped in pastry filled with cream cheese.
That sounds a bit rich for me.
Can I get you a drink while you decide?
I'll just have a glass of water, please.
Sparkling or still?
Still.
Ice and lemon?
Lovely.
No problem. I'll be back shortly. Just to let you know that the soup of the day is roasted tomato and basil.
Great, thanks. I'll have a quick nose through the menu.
Here you are.
Thanks.
Are you ready to order, or would you like a few more minutes?
No, I'm good, thanks. I'm not going to bother with a starter, so I'll just have the seafood casserole, please.
That's a really good choice. It's my favourite.
What does it come with?
It comes with a side order of mash and, of course, bread.
Smashing.
As it's quiet, it shouldn't take long.
Cheers.
Here we are, seafood casserole with a side order of mash.
That looks amazing.
Is everything all right with your meal?
Yes, it's delicious.
Glad to hear it. Are you all right for drinks?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks.
Just let me know if you need anything else. Would you like to see the dessert menu?
Yes, please. I'll have the chocolate cheesecake, please.
Great choice. Would you like it with cream or ice cream?
Cream.
I'll bring it right over. Would you like tea or coffee?
No, just the bill, please.
Of course. Are you paying by card or cash?
By card.
Okay, I'll fetch the machine.
Thanks.
Here you go. Take your time.
Thanks for the great service.
You're very welcome. Have a good evening. Now let's take a few minutes to go over some of the vocabulary used in that conversation. But before we do, I just wanted to say thank you to the viewers of this channel who've become members. It costs less than the price of a cup of tea, and it really does help me to keep producing videos for you. If you think you can help, just click the join button, and as well as helping, you'll also receive your little bus icon. Now, when you go to a restaurant, the menu is your guide to the food and drinks that are available. It lists all the items you can choose from, and they're usually divided into different sections or categories. The most common categories include starters or appetizers, small dishes before the main meal like soup. In the conversation, you heard the waiter explain what the soup of the day was, because this will change from time to time. Just to let you know that the soup of the day is roasted tomato and basil. So if you're thinking of ordering soup and the waiter doesn't say what it is, Just ask. Can you tell me what the soup of the day is? Did you hear that I pronounced can as kun? This is really common in fast natural English. And also, because this is a yes-no question, it means it can be answered yes or no, my pitch goes up at the end. Can you tell me what the soup of the day is? Is. You try. Can you tell me what the soup of the day is? Kerry said she wasn't going to bother with a starter, and she simply meant that she wasn't going to order one. Not having a starter is really common, so don't feel under any pressure to have one. Just say, I'm not going to bother with a starter. This sentence is full of the most common sound in English, the schwa sound, which is that little sound. First it takes the place of the oo in to, then the er at the end of bother, and next the a. Finally, it also takes the place of the er at the end of starter. So slowly it sounds like this. I'm not going to bother with a starter. And at normal speed, I'm not going to bother with a starter. You try. First slowly. I'm not going to bother with a starter. And at normal speed, I'm not going to bother with a starter. After the starters are the mains, which of course is the main part of the meal. And sometimes, like you heard in the conversation, the restaurant might have a special or a dish of the day. This might be the type of food that the chef is famous for, but often it's a dish that's not on the menu and is cheaper to buy. So again, if the waiter doesn't tell you, you can ask, do you have any specials on today? To say this naturally, change the do and you to the j sound, so it's, do you have any specials on today? And because it's a yes or no question, that is, it can be answered yes or no, listen to how the pitch goes up at the end. Do you have any specials on today? Today. You try. Do you have any specials on today? Each item on the menu will have a description of the food, including the main ingredients. However, sometimes these descriptions can be complicated, like we heard in the conversation. Salmon en croûte. The special tonight is salmon en croûte. Don't be embarrassed to do what Kerry did and ask what it is.
I've never had that. Truth be told, I'm not really sure what it is.
In fact, she used a lovely English expression, truth be told, which is just another way of saying to be honest. Truth be told. Truth be told, I need to nip to the loo. And I'm back. Of course, if you don't want to ask the waiter what something on the menu is, just use your phone and look it up. There are usually optional extra dishes that you can choose to go with the main courses, and these are simply known as sides. But like Kerry did in the conversation, you should ask what the main course you have chosen already comes with. For example, you might choose a chicken dish and order a side of chips, only to find that it already has chips when it arrives at your table. If in doubt, ask. The last category might be called desserts or puddings. Let's just take a second to check the pronunciation of dessert, because it's easy to get it confused with desert. For the food category, put all of the stress at the end of the word dessert. And for the big sandy place, put the stress at the beginning, desert. You don't want to get these two mixed up. You try. Dessert, desert. So desserts are the sweet food, usually served at the end of the meal. And again, it's really common to not have a dessert. When the waiter asks, "Would you like a dessert?" you can use this phrase, "No, I'll skip dessert, thanks." Skip here means to leave out. You try. Would you like a dessert? Also on the menu will be something called beverages, which is a fancy word for drinks, either soft drinks like lemonade or alcoholic drinks like beer or wine. Prices are usually listed next to the dish name, like this. Also, it's really important that before you order, if you can't eat certain types of food because of allergies or maybe religious beliefs, inform the waiter, like this.
I'm allergic to nuts. Does this dish contain any?
When you've finished eating and the waiter comes to clear the dishes from your table, they'll usually ask you if you would like anything else, if you've finished. If you have finished, then you can use "No, just the bill, please." This is not a question, but a request, so the pitch should go down at the end. Listen again. "No, just the bill, please. Please." You try. "No, just the bill, please." In this conversation, you heard lots and lots of really useful words and expressions, and a full explanation of them can be found in the free guide that you can download using the link in the description. But check your inbox first in case we've already sent it to you. Now it's your turn to take part in that conversation yourself, which will really improve your English speaking skills. Your words will appear on the screen as you need them, and for the best results, speak out loud. Hi, can I help you? That's absolutely fine. It's pretty slow in here this evening, so you can have your choice of tables. Of course. Here's the menu. Just to let you know, the special tonight is salmon en croûte. It's salmon wrapped in pastry filled with cream cheese. Can I get you a drink while you decide? Sparkling or still? Ice and lemon? No problem. I'll be back shortly. Just to let you know that the soup of the day is roasted tomato and basil. Here you are. Are you ready to order, or would you like a few more minutes? That's a really good choice. It's my favourite. It comes with a side order of mash and of course bread. As it's quiet, it shouldn't take long. Here we are, seafood casserole with a side order of mash. Is everything all right with your meal? Glad to hear it. Are you all right for drinks? Just let me know if you need anything else. Would you like to see the dessert menu? Great choice. Would you like it with cream or ice cream? I'll bring it right over. Would you like tea or coffee? Of course. Are you paying by card or cash? Okay, I'll fetch the machine. Here you go. Take your time. You're very welcome. Have a good evening. All that talk of food has made me feel hungry. So while I nip out and get something to eat, you click on this link for another great English lesson. I'll see you next time.